in the first corner.
Yep, looks like he's trying to get himself back together again. That's a tricky little turn right there as you start up the lap.
Really is bumpy and it's really tricky. Full course yellow.
Yep, so there's no passing here. He will need to get himself back into position in that Volkswagen there. Renault, the BMW is ready to go. As soon as this caution is lifted, he is going to be giving
green
it
flag.
Yeah, green flag. Go, go, go.
Ooh.
Let's see if the BMW can make a move. What's a great advantage to be in front of this track, isn't it?
Yeah. They go into Flixblatt's corner, really fast corner, and now it's really important to get into the slipstream in the car in front of you.
Building up a lot of
and
speed.
try for a move on the inside in the next left. But there's a big jump here, so which makes really tricky going fast here.
That's
big
braking
point here. Look at the Nissan trying to get into the inside. Oof.
Kept it clean. Looks like the Ferrari is having a little bit of trouble back there.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got to look at the flags. So we can kind of get an idea of, see the two Japanese drivers are in 4th and 5th place right now, representing Toyota and Nissan. Isn't that appropriate?
Oh, the Nissan lost the rear.
Oh, a heavy crash.
Yeah.
He's going to lose a lot of position.
He
We've got
was
another full course
way
caution.
too fast.
Another accident.
Wow.
They're probably trying to avoid
Looks
it.
like there's oil on track, but it's not, so.
Oh, more contact. Well, that Audi's had a tough race.
Look at the Nissan coming too fast here. Lost, touched the grass, and like Lewis Hamilton last weekend in Barcelona. He touched the grass, too optimistic.
Yep.
Off.
Yeah, so we got a full course caution, no passing. Oh,
wow.
A little bit of contact there. There's a 60-mile-an-hour speed limit during this caution. Looks like everybody's kind of getting back together. Gosh, I'm just looking at some of the
green flag,
some of the video here, and it's. I mean, I was fooled for a second. Thought that might have been real footage. It looks so good. That Renault is quick, isn't it?
Yes.
And we've got a Japanese driver in the Toyota appropriately. He is moved up to 3rd. There's a lot of action in the back of the pack. We have more trouble with the Nissan. That's one of the Japanese drivers as well. So we know he's fast, but he seems to be struggling a little bit with this track.
Yeah, looks like everyone is taking so much risk in the first lap of the race. You know, it's better to stay, you know, out of trouble. First lap, get a comfy rhythm, and you have 5 long laps in the north lap. So, yeah.
And we also have driver changes.
Yes. So this is a team effort. So the guy in the Renault is doing a great job. Nice, clean running, and not pushing into the curves. And yeah, now we can see all the guys at the back are taking, you know, a better rhythm still.
Ooh, some trouble for the Jaguar. And we actually have a British driver in the Jaguar. Oh, you know what? Those flags are not representative of the drivers. I just realized that. That would be too much of a coincidence. I apologize to our viewers out there. That was a little too good to be true, wasn't it? When I realized the Jaguar driver was a British flag, I'm like, wait just a minute. The Renault is a French flag. Okay.
Well, look at the Toyota chasing to the 2nd place. That's gonna be interesting into carousel corner. Now we have a very fast right-hander, and let's see if he tries to overtake on the inside now. Maybe he go on the right side. No, he's trying to have a good exit. Yeah, now coming to carousel corner.
I think the BMW oversteered just a little bit coming out of there. He got a little bit
oversteer on power.
Yeah.
And here we go on to the carousel. Ooh, the BM lost the rear. Ooh, Toyota's coming to the inside. Good job.
Great racing here.
That's good racing.
Wow, they're going side by side up into one of the trickiest sections of the track right now.
Good move. Very good move from the Toyota driver.
Yeah, I don't think the BMW will be able to get a good look at it for a while now. He's going to have to
look at the replay.
Yes, it's coming up through the carousel.
Yes. Yeah, you see the BM got too late on brakes, and then the Toyota driver got really good run through the carousel.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning there for people who may not be familiar with the Nürburgring. The carousel, it actually has a part where it's concrete through that really tight banking, and it really disrupts the car.
Yes, yeah, it's a really hard corner for the front splitter especially. We suffer a lot of bottoming there, so yeah, if you have a really low setup on the right hand, you will struggle a lot there for a long race stint.
Ooh, looks like the Jag almost got into a little bit of trouble, but he saved it there. Mitsubishi's worked its way up to 5th. That's a great performance from him. I think he took advantage of some of those accidents that happened early on.
That was a clever move from him. Taking it back. Oh, now he's off.
Commentator's curse. Apologies there, Mitsubishi. Oh, wow, we've got a great battle there with the Ferrari and the Corvette, and I'm sure kept that other car.
Again here, big jump before the right-hander.
Oh.
Then he lost the rear, too fast.
So
he
easy
came
to carry
really
too much
fast.
speed over that hill.
Yeah, he was too optimistic.
It's a good place to spectate if you ever get the chance to visit the real Nürburgring.
Yes,
because that happens a lot.
Good barbecues there also. Good smell.
For the Aston.
Off.
He has dropped back to 8th now.
Yeah, and the leader now into Dottinger Straight. Big lead from the Renault, huh?
Big lead, yeah. I'm really surprised. We'll see. This will be a good chance. Now, this is a good question. If your teammate is doing really, really well, does that turn up the pressure on you as well?
Yeah, sure. When you are waiting in the pit lane with your teammate leading the race, for sure your pressure is on, and but yeah, you have to stay calm, keep with the same pace. You know you have an advantage during the race, so with a steady pace you should be back on to the lead, and build your speed steadily, and that's the best way to get into the car, keeping calm.
Exactly, that's the word of the day, especially for longer races like this. Look at these Italians. It was interesting, neither was able to really gain an advantage down that long straightaway, so they're quite evenly matched on their top speed.
Wow, now the Corvette trying on the outside. Oof. That's a
little bit of touch.
Nice touch there, and then he has better run. Maybe he try here on the inside. Wow, that was tight.
Yeah, we should mention that we've got guys from Sony, Polyphony, and PlayStation taking a look to make sure that this is clean racing.
Yes. Beautiful. Nice battle here.
Really fun section. If you hit these corners just right, it feels so good. I like how we have the speed. Notice we have the speed above the Ferrari there. So kind of a new feature there in Gran Turismo Sport. What a battle. These two cars are very evenly matched.
Yeah, now coming into Fluxplatz corner. One of the most challenging corners in the track here. Really high speed corner. You need a lot of confidence to go flat out there.
Looks like the Ferrari.
Yeah, looks like Ferrari is fast on the straight.
Yeah, that
wow.
It's Corvette versus Ferrari, a classic motorsports battle.
Yeah.
Boy, look at that. Oh, wow, the Corvette has managed to reel him in.
He tries on the inside. He's defending really well. Good. Very good racing.
Wow, too wide coming out of that.
Now he's
going down into the foxhole.
Finally made it on the outside. Good job by the Chevrolet.
Great pass. Now, can he keep it up with that Ferrari breathing down his neck?
We'll see.
It's one thing to pass. It's another to actually keep that position.
Yes.
Ooh, oh, wow, what a
that was
save.
On the limit. That was on the edge. Yeah,
I'm glad we could see a replay of that. Oh, that's how he made the pass. All right.
That's what happened. The Ferrari lost on the power exit, and then the Corvette did.
Like he made
a great move.
Curbs there. Yeah, he's taking full advantage of that, pulling out a nice lead over that 458 Italia. Back on board with the BMW now in fourth. The Renault is staying strong up there in front. Really, really impressive performance from them. Ooh, keep it in there tight. It's the BMW Z4. Looks like the Jaguar a little bit wide on that. That's the one of the slowest corners on the track. That
Yeah,
really
that's the
tight
slowest
left-hander.
by far, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Really tough for the brakes.
Right now, I love this corner as well. It's really tight coming out of Adam now, going up.
Yeah, this one is really bumpy on the exit, so traction control doing a lot of work there. And now, yeah, we see a big group here from P7 to P10. Looks like they close each other, so that's gonna be interesting during the pit stops.
Yes, and we're already like almost halfway through the second lap, more than halfway through the second lap almost, and so we're going to start seeing those pit stop. That pit stop window is about to open. It'll be interesting to see how the strategy plays into it. You know, a lot of these guys, this was a random drawing, so they didn't have time to plan very much. So they just had to say, well, when do you want a pit stop? There may have been some disagreements there on what's the best strategy. I'm sure.
You have to be smart. They have, you know, they're a team effort, so they have to look for the win, you know. So maybe they know each other and they can, you know, the leader, you know, can decide what's the best to do.
Look at this battle here.
Look at the Corvette is back for action, and the Ferrari is back at the front of the Corvette again.
Yes, we must have missed something.
We missed
there.
that. Yeah.
The Corvette is not going away though. Ferrari cannot seem to lose him, and now they've got heat from this Aston. This is going to be a great three-way battle here. This is
now back in.
Three great GT3 cars. They are really.
Ooh, the Ferrari on the outside of Carousel, and the Corvette trying again.
It's not an easy thing to do, right?
No, no. There's no gap for overtaking.
Yeah, can you talk about this section of the track coming up? It's really kind of different. The Aston goes off.
The Aston is off, the Corvette is off.
Oh,
wow,
no.
big crash there.
Wow. Lots of crashes. Man, that's going to really cause a pileup. We might even see another full force caution as everybody regrouped a bit. That was going to be, no, it looks like we're not going to the caution. So that puts the Alfa Romeo up into fifth. Ferrari still in sixth. He was the big winner from that accident.
Okay.
Mitsubishi, Subaru down in ninth. But of course, this is a winner take all, but it's a team event. So those pit stops will be coming. The window is opening, and I see our leader is coming around to the straightaway, so he will have his first option bid if he wants. He doesn't have to yet. He can still wait another lap, but I'd say we'll probably see some
you know,
guys.
if I'm the leader in the Renault, I will stay on track because you know when he pits, then maybe he come back on track with some traffic, with some, you know, maybe the group from P7 to P10 comes at the same time, and he will be on trouble there. So I will stay for one more lap as for minimum. Yeah.
Like
the Jaguar with trouble.
Oh, some contact with the Alfa there. Oh,
well,
yeah.
that was
the
not
stewards will
good.
probably take a look at that, but it was a good accident. It's quite scary.
So what's the difference now between the Renault and the second guy?
Looks like we've got about
Toyota driver.
About 8 seconds. So, so he's definitely putting in a great performance. But if the Italians are battling back at it again, they're going down the straightaway.
Wow, that's gonna be.
This is where they found themselves on the last lap. You know, now look, the Alfa is going for it. Looks like he's got him definitely.
That's gonna be a 3 wide challenge.
Yeah,
3 wide.
Wow, that Alfa really got a good.
That's beautiful.
A good pull away. It's up to 279 kilometers per hour. That is fast.
Look at the Jaguar trying on the outside. Well, I will not go there.
Yeah.
I will stay behind. Only one car. Yeah, that's good.
That is
hard braking point here.
Scary braking zone.
Into the last corner of the track. Yeah. You see, pits. Yeah, we can see the first driver's pitting. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
This is gonna shake everything up. So what they're doing now is they're swapping drivers. We have our first driver changes in GT Sport, I guess we could say. And this will be interesting. These guys have a slight advantage because they've been able to watch their teammates. Look at this Alfa, man. He is He's been in a lot of battles. He's gonna
Wow.
getting tired. And it looks like he did make a mistake right there.
Go.
We have had our first pit stops, and looks like a lot of them are already back out on the track.
Break.
Look at this. Wow, we're on board with the Subaru here. We are
Yeah,
watching.
I can see the McLaren drivers having, you know, an issue. They stop in the pit stop.
Lots of contact there. The stewards would definitely be taking a look at that. That not an easy place to pass at all. Really, really high speed. Here's the replay, as you can see. Maybe
Wow.
a very dangerous move.
Yeah, in Flux Black's corner.
Oh,
Wow, that was a brave move. That was too
yeah,
much.
too
There's
much.
no room for two cars in that corner.
No, absolutely not. And it's a shame. That was a great battle. I think it looks like it's rattled the Ferrari driver at this point. But it's tough when you make a mistake like that. How do you get yourself focused again? Do you have any tricks that you do?
Well, yes, you know, the best trick is to keep calm. No, if you make a mistake like that, to report to your team. You know, if there's any damage of the car, and to report about the situation, and then keep focused, keep doing your best, and stay out of trouble again. So do kind of a reset.
Right. Yeah, you have to forget.
Yes.
You have to have a short memory in motor racing. One place where that is an advantage.
Well, you can see the Renault driving to the limits.
What a
doing a mega job. Big gap into the Toyota in second place. So yeah, let's see if he stops in the next lap and they do a clean pit stop. And let's see the performance of the Renault driver in the second stint. That's going to be interesting to see.
That will be very interesting to see. See if it's in the car. Obviously, is
because now we have Takahashi driving, and I wonder what car is he driving.
I'm not sure,
because that's going to be interesting to see.
He is. Yeah, I can't quite tell what he's in, but yeah, obviously one of the top drivers here. He definitely is a dominant driver, and will probably be a force to be reckoned with once the full tournament begins. Again, we've already had the Nations Cup. If you missed it, this is going to be on the PlayStation and Gran Turismo YouTube channels, so you'll be able to see all the great racing action that we had. This is a Manufacturers Cup, so we've got 16 teams of 2 drivers each who are randomly paired, and they are driving for their cars. They're driving for the manufacturer to bring them glory. And I think this is sort of be a great way for people to support the brands and the companies that they like, the cars that they like, and help represent them on the world stage in partnership with the FIA. It's a really interesting arrangement for the Gran Turismo Sport competitions. Corvette's getting a little bit of a toe on the Aston.
Yeah, another interesting battle. Again, coming into the carousel section, so yeah.
He might make a move.
Very
this Corvette team has certainly been fearless during this race so far. They've been on a great show. We've watched them quite a bit.
Yeah, good exit out from there, and now coming into carousel again, and the Corvette right behind the Aston. Yeah, good line, good on power, very nice driving. Yeah, it's great to watch this. Huh?
Yeah, these are some of the best in the world at Gran Turismo, and even though they are so good, it's this is a new game. It has new physics. They may not be used to these racing pods, so to come out and drive at this level of competition with the entire world watching, Jaguar got into a little bit of trouble there. But as we could say, it's the entire GT planet. No pun intended. There is watching. So this is a big stage and a very, very difficult situation to jump in these cars, jump in these sleds, and not really know what you're going to be faced with. You can see there's the gap is shown there behind the Jaguar. a nice little
the
user
Subaru on the
interface.
limit there. This is one of the most tricky corners here right now. The car lifts completely out of the ground, and it's really, really challenging to control the car. Very high speed here, and then little touch on the brakes, and now we change. A nice battle here for 7th position. Wow.
Oh, wow.
There's
He really
fights
went
everywhere.
by right there. Yes. Okay. Looks like we've got a driver change. This is, I'm not sure which car they are in, but looks like a clean driver change. That's it's always a bit jarring, I'm sure, to do that. Quite exciting to see these guys competing against, you know, they're all here together. So. Okay, yeah, so that's our race leader right there in the Renault Sport. So very, very impressive performance by that team.
Let's see if Martinez keeps the same pace as his teammate in the Renault and holds the lead for the end of the race. But mega job by this driver on the Renault. You know, he stayed out of trouble all his laps and, you know, delivering an amazing pace. But I wonder where is Takahashi. I'm sure he's recovering and.
Yeah, it looks like Martinez. That's from Madrid, Spain. So you're certainly familiar with that. A Spaniard doing well.
Yeah.
He was a GT Academy finalist in 2014.
Yes,
so,
I remember him quite well, doing a great job. But it was a tough year, very, you know, very close battle until the end in GT Academy.
Very competitive. Looks like the Corvette finds itself breathing down the neck of another competitor. He's going after the Mitsubishi hard. Wow. Looks like the Mitsubishi's going into the pits now.
Yeah.
So we'll get to see another driver change with them, but they're going to slide down the leaderboard a bit. But the cars are starting to get spaced out. You can see some of the gaps are there on the side of your screen. So the Renault has not. Look at that. He's Martinez.
There we go.
Still,
Martinez a bit wide on that corner, but yeah, he keeps the lead. He holds the lead at the moment, and let's see if he can keep the pressure, no? Because it's quite a big one.
Yeah, this is a big one. This is the inaugural Manufacturers Cup in Gran Turismo Sport on the line here. So I'm sure the Renault guys here are watching are very, very nervous right now, because this is a great showing for their car on one of the toughest tracks on both drivers and cars in the world. Hard to believe we're already on lap 4. We're already on lap 4. So as soon as this Renault comes back around again, we'll be on the final lap. So
wow.
Martinez does not have too much farther to go. He just has to be calm, be steady. Gets the Toyota up into second now. I'm not sure if they've done their pit stop.
18 seconds off.
They will need to be doing that if not.
No, he's done the pit stop because he's 18 seconds behind the Renault, so yeah.
Yeah, it's like 8 seconds. Oh, we've got the Ferrari was off there. Not good for him.
Ooh, wow, that was a big one.
Big accident there. Whoa! The Mercedes got caught up in that as well. Obviously not something you want to see, but that's an advantage of virtual racing, of course. Much less expensive and much safer.
Yes,
much
sure.
Looks like riding along with the Jaguar here. Really tricky little left-hand corners coming up here as they go down the hill back into that now.
Subaru's done a great job. Up to P4 now, and yeah, they were starting at the back of the grid, so nice recovery.
Looks like we've got a replay here. Let's see, probably dropped a wheel there. Easy to do.
Yeah.
Well, at least the Jaguar was able to avoid an accident there. That will always make you do a
Never a good idea running into the grass, as you can see.
Easy to do here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, we could see the Jaguar losing the rear, and the other guy could do nothing to avoid the contact. So
yeah, that's never a situation a racing driver wants to find himself in. This Mitsubishi is, seems like he's just kind of going slow and steady. He's making his way up to the back, but then some incident always happens. It's going to be hard. I think really strong showing from the Toyota and the Renault. They looks like things are a little bit quiet at the front of the grid, but middle of the pack, we've got a lot of action going on. If you look at these guys' faces, you can really see the focus in their eyes. It takes concentration on these longer races. It's not just about, you have to sort of throttle, I guess, or hold back your concentration. If you concentrate too much too soon, you get tired
soon, and yeah, that's when the mistakes comes and at the end of the race. Yeah, let's see if the Spanish colleague can keep that pressure on the lead, but he's still doing a great job. So you know, I'm trying to follow Takahashi's performance because I can see him going up on, into the standings. So yeah,
3 cars going into the carousel. This will be interesting. They've all taken some pretty good lines through there. Mitsubishi went a little bit wide, dropped some wheels off the concrete, but it did not cost him any position. Coming up on the highest section of the racetrack. A lot of camping goes on here during the 24-hour race.
Yes.
Lots of barbecues.
I recommend everyone to go to watch that race once in their lives, because the atmosphere is just unique. And if you walk around the Green Hill and you see the atmosphere with all the German people doing the barbecues is such a great fun. And watching the cars running at very high speed into the forest is something unique to watch.
Yeah, there's really nothing like it in motorsports. The track this tight. Looks like the BMW easily got around the Toyota there. So that's a podium position right there.
Wow, what happened? Let's see what happened.
I'm guessing the Toyota got into trouble.
Somehow. He went off. Yeah.
That's the mini carousel.
So let's see if he can recover that place. He can fight back, or maybe the BMW driver has a lot of pace. But we can see here in Dottinger Straight, the longest straight in the world, probably. It never ends. So yeah, you can see it's on the slipstream. He's gonna try on the outside of the downhill at the end of Dottinger Straight. Yeah, he's made it.
Wow.
Yeah, good job. Let's see the braking here. Wow. That was clean. Good move by Toyota driver.
Very easy to make a mistake.
And now coming into the last lap. So it's gonna be exciting last lap.
Yeah, looks like the Renault has held on to that lead. He's already made it through these first section of corners. So looks like he is.
Yeah, and look, Takahashi is coming maybe. Look at the lap time. 6 minutes 40 seconds for the Subaru. So fastest lap of the race, and he's not far away from the podium positions.
Yeah, it looks like he's 2/10 faster than the Renault. Looks like that's a very strong performance.
Very good.
But it may be too little too late on this.
Well, but to be honest, Subaru driver is not more than 8 seconds away from the podium position, and he catch them more than 8 seconds in the previous lap. So that's gonna be a good end of the race.
Look at this battle for second right here. Wow.
And this is helping a lot for Subaru drivers.
Yeah, because when two drivers battle like this, it slows you down.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is a scary place to do battle.
Yeah. Wow. He's gonna try on the inside here. No.
That Toyota hit 277 kilometers per hour down through there. Very high speed. That Toyota is fast. This BMW is
coming. Subaru driver is coming. So it's gonna be a three cars fighting for second position.
Wow.
At the end of this race.
It's coming out of the foxhole now. A really tricky corner right there. It's easy to take too much speed. On the actual track, that curb on the outside is so beat up. People just get a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah.
Look at this battle. This is on the final lap. This is great stuff.
Good job by the BMW driver, keeping on, in a clean way and not trying to, to be too aggressive. So he's waiting for the right moment to overtake the Toyota.
Exactly. Well, now, as a driver, would you rather be battling for a position or defending a position? I mean, obviously you want to be in front, of course.
Yeah.
But,
now we are on board the Subaru, and he already can see the podium guys, the BMW and the Toyota drivers.
yeah,
he's getting close really quick, so it's gonna be very close end of the race. Oh, Toyota is on the grass. Maybe BM is passing. Yeah, good move. And now let's see if he pulls away, or maybe the Toyota driver comes back. Look the Subaru driver. He's flying now on track. Probably the he set the best lap of the race.
Yeah, this driver in this car, they obviously have a thing for one another.
Yeah.
This is a very, very impressive bit of driving. He has a great shot at a podium right here. Coming up on a really fast section. Up the hill.
Wow.
Really, really challenging.
And now Toyota chasing the BMW.
Look here at the
And
Subaru.
Subaru trying.
Oh,
No, he's holding back. Wow, that's gonna be really interesting to watch. Toyota
Side
on
by
the outside.
I think he's got him.
Yeah,
Look, the Subaru's
good
going
move.
for a move as well.
And now into very fast left-hander.
We come up
And
to the
now
carousel.
again a really high-speed right-hander. Hard braking point here. Let's see the Subaru driver. Very high level of driving.
Extremely impressive. And this is the first time these drivers have played this game on this track, and they didn't even know what cars they were in.
Well, the BM trying a
Look at this.
strange line in the carousel, and the Subaru driver, lost the
no.
rear.
Oh,
That was
devastating for the
really
BMW driver.
unfortunate.
That was really unfortunate. That was a great battle shaping up. I really hate to see that. The stewards will probably want to take a look. We've got some guys from Polyphony and PlayStation watching all the
Let's
action.
see. The BMW driver went wide, Subaru on the inside, and then Subaru maybe too early on power and lost the rear.
Yeah, didn't look like anything intentional that can happen there. He knew that that BMW was right outside the corner, and he wanted to kind of get a jump on it. But you can't do that in the carousel. You have to be patient.
It's a very tricky corner. As we could see previously in the previous laps, many drivers doing mistakes in that corner, so it's like in real life.
Now the Subaru
Really
is battling for that
challenging,
second spot. He's coming after the Toyota.
Yeah, impressive job by Subaru driver. Shame about that contact with the BMW, because we could be talking about the 3 cars battle until the end. Nice exit of the corner by the Subaru, but yeah, no space for 2 cars there.
Careful. No curve right there. He's just about to put a wheel on. He's kind of, looks like he's falling back just a little bit. He's running out of time to make a move.
But he's on the right place, because he's coming into the Dottinger straight, and he will be right on the, on the slipstream of the Toyota. So maybe he can make the move into all this long straight. And Renault coming for victory. Oh, contact between the podium guys.
Wow, that got the Subaru up to second place. Wow.
What happened there?
See the replay.
He lost the rear. His own mistake.
Hate to see that. Just a few corners left.
The pressure was there.
Looks like the Renault is one tricky braking point.
Yeah,
away.
Renault coming into the last corner.